925. It is the Big Ticket Morning Show on the People Station V103, the ATL's number one for hip-hop and R&B. Happy Hump Day, Wednesday, October 27th. Getting ready this morning with Nene Leaks in the building.
Hey.
Hey, sis, you good?
I'm doing good.
We have the pleasure and the opportunity to be welcoming to the show the Reverend Senator Raphael Warnock. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Big Tigger. Great
Good
to be
morning.
with you. And especially great to be with Nene Leaks.
Thank you so much.
How are you this morning, sir?
Brother, I'm doing well. I'm in the fight, and I enjoy the ability to stand up for ordinary folks, and I'm still pinching myself every morning. I wake up, I can't believe I get to do this job.
Amen,
Oh,
amen,
wow.
amen. Let's talk about this big economic package that we need to get through Congress like yesterday.
You're right. We need to get it through as soon as possible, and we're pushing hard to do that, and it's going to get done. Let me just say that. It's going to get done. And this Build Back Better bill, and we've got a bipartisan infrastructure bill. We need them both. They both have a lot of good things in it for Georgians. And I'm fighting every day to make sure that we keep certain things in this package. We passed a bipartisan infrastructure bill here in the Senate a couple months ago before the recess. And that bill is about, your traditional infrastructure, bridges and roads and highways and the airport and our ports throughout Georgia. It's also about broadband, but now we're focused on getting the Build Back Better bill. Mm-hmm. And this bill, among other things, it will expand the expanded child tax credit.
Okay.
I've been talking to a lot of your listeners and folks in Georgia who, beginning in July, started getting extra money in their bank account. And some folks don't even know where it came from. Let me tell you where it came from.
It didn't come in mine.
It came from the American Rescue Plan, which we were able to pass because y'all sent me to the United States Senate and gave us the majority. That's where that money came from.
Nene says she ain't getting none.
You didn't get Nene, do you have children?
They too
I
old.
do. Well, they 22.
How old are they?
22 and 30.
No, they're not eligible. They're not. Are you kidding me? So the expanded child tax credit will help 97% of parents with children. So that doesn't include Nene Leaks, and literally, folks are getting $200 or $300 in their checking account every month.
How do people apply for that, or does it just show up?
All you have to do is file your taxes. You don't have to do anything.
And it'll just pop up.
File your taxes.
Now, what if you have new children, like you just had some kids? I'm about to go to work, Rev.
Listen. So listen, and I think it's important to emphasize that this is a tax cut. Right. That's what it is. And that gets lost. When you start talking about poor people, ordinary people, working class people, there's a certain attitude that some in this body where I work have. And I have to remind them, this is a tax cut. And I didn't see all of this argumentation when the Trump tax cut went through 2017, $2 trillion to people who needed the least while taking resources from those who needed the most. This is a tax cut for ordinary folks. In addition to that, I've been working really hard to make sure that we get care to the people in the coverage gap. Georgia is one of 12 states that's still refusing to expand Medicaid, which means that working class people, I'm talking about folks who are not poor enough to get conventional Medicaid, but are not wealthy, do not have enough resources to afford private insurance, are caught in the gap, and people are literally dying. Yeah. In Georgia and across the country in our 12 non-expansion states because the Georgia legislature keeps refusing to expand Medicaid. So I'm trying to get a fix for that in this bill, and I am reminding the leadership of my party at every turn that the only reason we get to have this argument, and I know you all are tired of seeing us go back and forth, and you're wondering, when in the world are they going to get this bill through? I want you to think about this. Had Georgia's not sent me and John Ossoff to the Senate giving us the majority, we wouldn't even be having this conversation.
Amen.
We'd be having a very different conversation, but because you've given me the honor and the opportunity to represent you, We're on the verge, I hope, of helping people who are in the coverage gap, of expanding that child tax credit that I talked to you about, and into the next year. Otherwise, it expires in December. We are providing resources to historically black colleges and universities. I'm excited about my Excite HBCU Act, which will position our HBCUs to participate in research and development and the grants associated with that in a way that they haven't in the past. We provided debt relief to these HBCUs for their capital projects, so rather than putting that money in their buildings, they can actually put it in our students and in their faculty. And we're providing debt relief for farmers, among other things. And so we're very focused on going to get this bill passed.
Right.
I'm certainly going to do everything I can. And then right on the heels of that, even now, you know that we're fighting and standing up for voting rights.
Absolutely.
And because everything that we do hinges on people's ability to vote. So, listen, I want to remind the folks in Atlanta to vote. Early voting is going on right now. And next Tuesday is election day, but you shouldn't wait. You should be voting right now. It matters. I'm not going to weigh in on any of these local races. I'm there to help whoever gets elected. But I want to make sure that everybody gets out and votes, and know that I'm fighting every day to pass the John Lewis Voting Rights Advancement Act and the Freedom to Vote Act, which I, along with others, wrote this past summer.
Indeed. Well, Reverend Senator Warnock, we appreciate you as always. We appreciate your dedication, your hard work, and representation of us right here in Atlanta and Georgia as a whole. I get you out of here on this. Do you think the Braves are going to win the World Series, sir?
I certainly hope so. And we're going to be, I was at the stadium last week.
Right.
I was there for a game. I had a lot of fun. And I'm hoping to make it out to one of these World Series games.
Me too. I can ride with you if you need. Me and Nene said we can come hang out with you.
Yeah, I'm looking for a free ticket.
Between the Braves and the Falcons, this is a good week for Atlanta.
Amen, amen.
Let's win and get these Bills over the finish line.
Indeed, indeed. Please go get registered to vote. If you have any questions about your voting status, sos.ga.gov, so you can make sure you're registered, where you're supposed to vote, et cetera, et cetera. Again, Raphael Warnock, we appreciate you, sir. We appreciate you calling this morning, and thank you again for your tireless efforts.
Thank you, brother.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Nene.
You're welcome. Take care.
Look, I can't get you that tax credit. I'll loan you $5 or $10.
Thank you.
Reverend Senator Reverend Warnock with the Big Ticket Morning Show on V103.